Prior to Tesla CEO Elon Musk, it seems that no entrepreneur's trip to China has ever received such strong attention. He arrived at Beijing Capital International Airport on May 30th, aboard his private plane, and departed from Shanghai on June 1st, spending approximately 48 hours in China. Although Musk's itinerary was not publicly disclosed, sporadic information suggests that in just 2 days, he met with senior Chinese officials, partners, and Tesla China employees. Michael Hart, president of the American Chamber of Commerce in China, highlighted the significance of Musk's trip to China in an interview with Forbes, emphasizing the importance of the Chinese market for the United States amid tense international relations and the crucial role of business in U.S. China relations. In fact, in addition to Tesla's CEO Musk, earlier this year, Ford President Jim Farley and General Motors Chairman and CEO Mary Barra also visited China. Faced with the wave of new automobiles, some companies are transitioning slowly, some are determined to undergo transformation, and some are leading the wave. Ford, General Motors, and Tesla represent these three types of companies. As the CEOs of these three automotive giants queued up to come to China, they faced completely different circumstances and made different decisions. So, what decisions did they make upon returning to the United States from China? I believe the attitudes of these three CEOs to China are sufficient to explain everything. Okay, let's move on to today's topic. From official and unofficial fragmented information, we can piece together a rough itinerary of Musk's 48 hours. After landing in Beijing on May 30th, Musk went to a resort located approximately 10 kilometers from the airport, where there is a Tesla delivery center. The center, opened in September 2021, is Tesla's largest delivery center in Asia. Musk conducted a series of meetings here. In the afternoon of the 30th, Chinese State Councilor and Foreign Minister Qin Gang met with Musk. Qin Gang used Tesla cars as a metaphor, stating that developing good U.S. China relations requires steering the wheel correctly, hitting the brakes in a timely manner to avoid dangerous driving, and being adept at stepping on the accelerator to promote mutually beneficial cooperation. Musk, on the other hand, stated that the Chinese people are hardworking and intelligent, and China's development achievements are only natural. The intertwining of U.S.-China interests is like conjoined twins that cannot be separated. Tesla opposes decoupling and is willing to continue expanding its business in China and sharing China's development opportunities. In the evening, Musk met with Zheng Yuchuan, chairman of CATL, Contemporary Amperex Technology Company Limited. The meeting is said to have taken place at a top-tier club in Beijing. CATL did not respond with specific details about the meeting. However, it can be speculated that the discussions may have involved energy storage business and North American battery factories. This year in April, Tesla's energy storage super factory, Megapack, landed in Shanghai, with plans to commence construction in the third quarter of this year and officially start production in the second quarter of next year, supplying the global market. In May, CATL released the world's first zero-auxiliary source photovoltaic energy storage fusion solution, consisting of 3 modules: photovoltaic components, energy storage cabinets, and photovoltaic energy storage inverters. The prospects of cooperation between the two companies in the energy storage business are intriguing. Furthermore, in March of this year, according to Bloomberg, Tesla is seeking to build a new battery factory in the United States, with CATL as its partner. Tesla has discussed with the White House the plan to involve CATL in the new battery factory, following a similar cooperation model to that of Ford and CATL, whereby the factory is wholly owned by Tesla while CATL provides technological and service support for Tesla's battery production. It can be inferred that after their meeting, Tesla and CATL will further strengthen their cooperation. On May 31st, Musk met with 3 Chinese officials consecutively. Musk stated that U.S.-China relations are not a zero-sum game and expressed gratitude to China for its support and assistance to Tesla's Shanghai factory during the COVID-19 pandemic. He praised China's vitality and potential for development, expressed confidence in the Chinese market, and expressed willingness to deepen mutually beneficial cooperation. In the evening of May 31st, Musk's private plane departed from Beijing Capital International Airport and landed at Shanghai Hongqiao Airport at 21:26. The destination was Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory, where many employees were eagerly awaiting Musk's arrival. In an official Tesla video, Musk expressed gratitude to Tesla employees during a meeting and made a heart-shaped gesture. He said, "I want to tell the world loudly, Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory is not only one of the most efficient factories in the world, but also produces some of the best quality cars in the world. We have done a lot of meaningful work." The atmosphere was lively, and Musk even held up a Giga Shanghai sign and took joyful photos with the employees. Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory is China's first wholly foreign-owned vehicle manufacturing project and its first overseas factory. Construction started in 2019, and the 1 millionth vehicle rolled off the production line in August 2022. On June 1, Musk met with Chen Jining, the secretary of the Shanghai Municipal Party Committee. Afterward, at 11:23, Musk took off from Shanghai Hongqiao Airport aboard his private plane, heading to Bergstrom in Austin, United States, concluding his 48-hour trip to China. This is Musk's first visit to China in 3 years, with the last one being in January 2020. At that time, it was the 1-year anniversary of Tesla's Shanghai factory, and Musk spontaneously danced during the Model 3 delivery ceremony. In fact, earlier, Mary Barra, the chairman and CEO of General Motors, GM, also visited Shanghai, China. On May 24, Chen Jining, the secretary of the Shanghai Municipal Party Committee, met with Mary Barra and her delegation. Mary Barra introduced GM's development vision and the relevant plans for investment and cooperation in Shanghai. She said, "Shanghai is crucial for GM's development in the Chinese and global markets, and the fruitful achievements from the cooperation with SAIC have given us great confidence in the future." SAIC GM was established in June 1997, with an initial joint venture term of 30 years, which expires in 2027. Mary's visit to China this time indicates the intention to renew the joint venture. She expressed, "We hope to open a new chapter of successful cooperation for the next 30 years. During her trip to Shanghai, Mary Barra also had face-to-face communication with Mark Roos, president of GM, and GM China employees. This is Mary Barra's second visit to China in 6 years. The last time was in August 2017 when she celebrated with Chen Hong, chairman of SAIC Motor, the milestone of over 15 million cumulative sales for SAIC GM. Furthermore, prior to Barra, Jim Farley, president and CEO of Ford Motor Company, also visited China. On April 12, Yin Hong, the secretary of the Jiangxi Provincial Party Committee, met with Jim Farley and his delegation in Nanchang. Farley stated that Ford has always regarded the Chinese market as a strategic focus and attaches great importance to cooperation with Jiangxi. In the future, Ford and Jiangling Motors Corporation, JMC, will fully integrate their advantageous resources, deepen cooperation, and accelerate JMC's new development stage. On April 14, Jim Farley and his delegation visited Chang'an Automobile and toured the Chang'an Automobile Global Research and Development Center. Jim Farley expressed that Ford has always considered the Chinese market as a strategic focus and highly values the cooperation with Chang'an. In the future, Ford and Chang'an will fully integrate their advantageous resources, deepen cooperation, and accelerate the development of Chang'an Ford. In the past 2 months, the leaders of the 3 major American automakers have visited China, marking their first visits after the end of the 3-year pandemic. Unlike the heads of the 3 German automakers, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Volkswagen Group, the CEOs of the 3 American automakers chose to bypass the bustling Shanghai Auto Show during their visits to China. Because the 3 companies have different situations in China, their state of mind is expected to differ as well. In the first quarter of this year, Tesla sold a total of 267,171 Model Y vehicles worldwide, with 94,469 sold in China, surpassing the 83,664 in the United States and 71,144 in Europe. Tesla has been increasing its investment in the Chinese market. In 2022, Tesla upgraded and expanded its Shanghai Gigafactory. The factory's annual production capacity now exceeds 750,000 vehicles, making it Tesla's largest gigafactory worldwide. This year, Tesla is also building a new megapack energy storage factory in Shanghai. In conclusion, Tesla relies heavily on the Chinese market and will continue to increase its investment. Jim Farley's mood should be the most complex among the three. After returning from China, he expressed at a meeting in Detroit, "The market has completely changed, and Ford will have to rethink what the Ford brand means in a place like China." In 2022, Ford's annual sales in China were 496,000 vehicles, a year-on-year decrease of 33.5%, with a market share of 2.1%, a decrease of 0.3 percentage points compared to the previous year, resulting in a loss of $572 million. During Ford's first quarter earnings conference call in May this year, Farley stated that Ford's strategy in China would undergo changes. "We won't try to serve everyone. We will conduct less investment, streamline our operations, focus more, and achieve higher returns in China." He revealed that Ford plans to use China as an export center to export lower-priced electric vehicles and commercial vehicles to markets such as South America, Australia, and Mexico. In May, there were rumors that Ford China had started layoffs, involving more than 1,300 employees. General Motors' situation in China is different from Ford's. In 2022, SAIC GM achieved an annual sales volume of 1.037 million vehicles, a year-on-year decrease of 18.8%. Although the overall sales volume declined, SAIC GM's sales of new energy vehicles gradually increased, reaching 49,000 vehicles, an 81.9% year-on-year growth. Currently, SAIC GM is accelerating its electrification transformation and plans to invest a total of 70 billion yuan in electrification and intelligent connectivity by 2025. In summary, although they all claim to have confidence in the Chinese market, the three automakers have completely different situations. Ford is contracting, GM is holding its ground, and Tesla is expanding. Faced with the new wave of automobiles, some companies are slow in their transformation, some have great determination, and some are leading the wave. Ford, GM, and Tesla represent these three types of companies. Developing new energy vehicles is crucial in the Chinese market. However, the consensus we perceive may not be the consensus of all companies. The decisions made and the subsequent execution by the three leaders during their visits to China may bring changes to their respective companies and even the global automotive industry in the near future. Okay, that's all for today. Please put your comments below, and share your insightful ideas with other people. Do you want to learn about more auto stories? Please keep following our channel and like our videos. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Your precious time with us is highly appreciated. See you.